All right, we got a DOE Score update for you. If you don't know, we have built our own platform here to actually be able to track your entire financial life all in one shot to tell you literally where every single dollar should go. It's something we've been working on for years, and I've got a quick update for you. Here's something that we came across. We're going to call this client Louie for a second. If you've never seen it, this is what it looks like. These are all the DOE scores, which translates into one singular score that tells you how well you're doing. It lets us know whether we need to focus on something, the retirement progress, got a little bit of problem here, we're burning a little bit too much money, we could be maybe a little more efficient. And then over here, we have for the client, they have their purpose, which in this case, the client says, I just want to retire as soon as possible. I'd like it to be 55. The client up here is currently 49, single, making 130 a year. So he says, hey, I want to retire with exactly the income I need to stay retired. Well, the first thing that sticks out to you, clear as day, to us and to the client is, I don't like the looks of that. You've currently got 9.8 years that we could survive from the age of 55 and on. And of course, we hope you live longer than that. So you're 34% of where you need to be right now relative to where you currently are. So current savings, 271, retirement balance, what we're going to need, and the need total in retirement is this given their expenses. So we said, well, this is not fair, actually, because if I look at this client's balance sheet, really big fan of this. Remember, I always talk about you should operate your personal finances like a company operates their personal balance sheet, right? If there's the opportunity to take on maybe some positive debt that could help you in some way, fine. Negative debt's got to go, whatever. So we look at this client's balance sheet, and I go, well, assets and debts, right? Very simple. They have only the mortgage as their debt. So, well, okay, you got some savings here. Very good. We're well ahead of where we need to be savings wise, right? 137 months worth of savings. I don't know. That seems a little weird to me. We got real estate. The client wants to stay in this property as it stands now. We got an HSA, Roth individual, traditional IRA that's empty actually at the moment. They're doing conversions each year to the Roth IRA, and that's why that's so large. And then we got a car, right? No loan on the car. Here's the trouble. We realized, and this is part of the beauty of, look, we build our own software. This is not anybody else's. You can't get it anywhere else. We build our own software based on what our thousands of clients all over the United States want to see, right? So here's what I realized. Is this client really behind on their retirement progress? Yes, I mean, the way it shows, yes, but check this out. If we go to their balance sheet, they have a gap account. There's a huge amount of money here sitting in a brokerage account here with us, and they're adding to it because they know they got to fill the gap between 55 and 59 when they can start getting into this Roth IRA. We're getting ahead of the 5-year rule and all of that. So we said, well, that's not fair to this client. We need to have a way to adjust it. So what we have now, the update is we can go into their accounts and say, where is that account? Here it is. It's this one. We would like to count that towards retirement. So now if you're one of our clients and you've been wanting to do this as well, you're going to retire early, you go include in our retirement calculations. So now we're going to understand, or the software is going to understand, that this is from 55 to however long we need to have it happen. Go back to their scores and we're almost there, right? We're almost on track. We're 88% of the way of where we need to be right now relative to where we actually are. We say, okay, now we can work with this. Now we have something that gives their DOE score basically almost a perfect rating. And I can go back to their information and say, well, what do we do? How do we improve on all of this to make sure that you can actually achieve your retirement at 55? Now, we're not always focused on retirement, right? This could be a debt focus. Think about it like, do you have the right investments in the right accounts? That's what the actual allocation score is. Your pre-tax, post-tax score is how much Roth should you have versus IRA, whether it's a 401k or not, a TSP, it doesn't matter. How efficient are you being with each dollar that you have, whether it's in a savings account or sitting in your grandmother's account, doesn't matter. How efficient are you? We broke it all down. And to me, that's one of the cool things we can do, because I would say, this is a rough number. I don't know this for a fact, but I'd say at least 40% of our clients say, I want to retire sometime before the age of 59 and a half. We have to be able to solve for that. And so now we can actually go in there and break it down for them and say, well, you're on track, right? You're not using that money for anything else. Everything looks good. I love it. If you love it as well, check us out at jazzwealth.com. We do everything ourselves here the retirement planning, the long-term goal planning, getting all your dollars actually figured out, the investing we do ourselves. We don't go buy mutual funds, and we are 100% fiduciaries. Best part about it is if you're curious how it works, right on our homepage, we'll even tell you what it costs. No secrets there. All right. Hey, have a great rest of your day. I was just excited to share that with you, and I hope you learned something, and we'll talk to you soon.
We all want more. Let's open the door. Introducing